The recent shock from the U.S. Congress has the potential to permanently alter the global financial landscape. Recently, a historically significant report that had been kept under wraps was leaked to our station after being declassified. The study's name is the XRP standard, a national need that is nothing short of revolutionary. For years, institutional investors and cryptocurrency enthusiasts have speculated about XRP's potential, but nobody could have foreseen the government's level of involvement. We can immediately understand the significance of this 200-page article as we read it. The wording is unambiguous and there is no greater potential for chaos. XRP is much more than just a cryptocurrency, according to the study. Today, the U.S. government uses it as an official tool to modernize and revamp the nation's financial system. According to the research, XRP will reach a minimum price of $10,000 per token. This is neither an opinion nor a guess. These figures are included in the official congressional estimates. The terminology is precise and well chosen, leaving no possibility for misunderstanding. The paper repeatedly states that all federal contracts XRP must be used in all agreements, including those between the federal government, states, and communities. The financial industry is greatly impacted. Banks, payment processors, and even traditional money systems must immediately adapt to this significant shift. Ideally, the XRP record would include openness, speed of payment, liquidity, and trillions of dollars in government funds. These crucial aspects of company are likely to undergo transformation. The U.S. is moving far more quickly, as seen by the report's inclusion of instructions for utilizing XRP-based settlements immediately more than anyone had anticipated. Additionally, the letter refers to XRP as a key national asset and states that its adoption is essential to safeguarding U.S. economic interests globally. The tongues initially sound nearly arrogant. The repeated use of terms such as national necessity and economic weapon makes it obvious that this is not merely a commercial decision. It is a deliberate action to seize control of the global economy. Although the paper discusses previous economic reforms, it is evident that the most crucial thing that has ever been done is to embrace a decentralized digital asset with government backing. Occurred in the past. Congress explicitly discusses the inefficiencies of the current financial system, including issues between banks, high transaction fees, and sluggish settlements. They believe that XRP is the only solution that can immediately address these systemic issues. As we continue reading, we see that the report includes a comprehensive adoption strategy. It outlines a methodical approach to integrating various government agencies, beginning with frequent federal settlements and progressing to social programs, construction projects, and international trade settlements. This strategy aims to ensure a seamless, secure, and simple transition to an XRP-based system. Every page of the paper emphasizes being transparent according to the rules and having clear regulations. What is most noticeable is the sense of urgency. Congress has often stated that each day that is not used represents a missed economic opportunity and a potential strategic loss against rivals in other nations. The paper views the deployment of XRP as a necessary defense to maintain U.S. dominance in global banking and openly condemns other global financial powers. One of the study's most intriguing components is the modeling of XRP adoption. According to forecasts made by Congress, the price of a single XRP token may rapidly rise to $10,000 if it is only used for government payments. The paper forecasts significant consequences that will occur in the future to maintain competitiveness. In addition to pricing targets, a growing number of smaller banks are utilizing XRP. Private businesses are increasingly tokenizing assets and payments, while international banks are altering the way they settle cross-border transactions. The paper also includes regulatory and legal guidance for financial firms. Congress has stated clearly that individuals, those that disregard XRPs, will face consequences. Banks and payment processors are being warned that they must immediately adopt XRP technology or risk falling behind because of the government's unparalleled enforcement and involvement. XRP transforms from a speculative asset to a legitimate economic tool. The paper even discusses emergency measures, including potential sanctions for non-participating organizations or nations. The purpose of the harsh terminology is to make XRP seem like a strategic weapon as well as an essential financial tool. In addition to its usage by the government, the paper goes into great depth regarding how XRP can be utilized for international trade and diplomacy. By standardizing government payments through a single open and decentralized record, the U.S. hopes to reduce its reliance on fast networks and traditional fiat systems, which have traditionally been the primary means of conducting cross-border business. This strategy is viewed as a means of altering the way economies function globally as well as increasing efficiency. Congress claims that any nation that rejects XRP standards will suffer in international trade as a result. This essentially makes XRP the standard by default for international settlement. Global markets are significantly impacted, and the study makes it apparent that institutional and private adoption should be the secondary objective. This is to guarantee that the momentum generated by government integration results in broad industry acceptance. The document contains more. It discusses the security protocols and technical design of XRP. To ensure a robust and steady uptake at the government level, Congress has conferred with financial engineers and blockchain specialists. Dependability, scalability, and security are all carefully considered out, and contingency measures are in place in case of technological issues or cyber attacks. The report also discusses how XRP's consensus process is more environmentally than a conventional proof of work cryptocurrencies. This demonstrates that two advantages of XRP are speed and sustainability. This is regarded as both a moral obligation and a technical achievement. This demonstrates how the government's backing aligns with the broader objectives of responsible innovation. The entire study is told from the perspective of an economic revolution. The wording is unambiguous. XRP isn't an option, it's essential. It is positioned as a disruptive force that will assert our supremacy, dismantle inefficiencies, and challenge entrenched financial forces. The phrase, weapon of choice, economic renaissance, and financial sovereignty are frequently used to emphasize the transformative nature of the endeavor. According to the report, XRP will be at the core of a new global order where financial transactions are transparent and safe. The study even anticipates potential skepticism or resistance, stating strategies for communication, education, and rewards to ensure that the concept is embraced by everybody. Lastly, the report concludes with a call to action. It is urgent, riveting, and, to be honest, unprecedented. Using XRP is no longer merely a test of speculation, according to Congress. It is large corporations, government organizations, and financial institutions are anticipated to use XRP immediately. The implications of this for investors, companies, and ordinary citizens are well startling. The forecasts indicate that one XRP coin could truly attain a minimum value of 10,000. This value may increase at an exponential rate as adoption increases globally. This goes beyond mere hyperbole. Together, strategy, policy, and the law are transforming the economy in a way never seen before. The United States has chosen while everyone else waits. The time to act is now, as XRP is the way of the future. In conclusion, the leaked congressional paper is essentially a blueprint for a worldwide financial revolution. It turns XRP into a national requirement, a weapon for the economy, and to be honest, a changing technology that might alter the global economy. An XRP coin's 10,000 price tag is only the beginning. The larger issue is that international business practices and banking systems require a radical overhaul. This study provides real evidence that the United States has never before adopted digital currency to this extent. XRP serves as its foundation. For governments, corporations, and investors, the message is fairly plain. Get left or follow the XRP standard behind. The era of centralized inefficiencies is ending, and XRP is leading the way in the new era of financial sovereignty. Please remember, I'm not